Are you considering a move to San Diego? Perfect. I just put together the ultimate list of all the things that you need to know to look, act, and feel just like a local. Now this channel is all about moving to and living in San Diego, so if you like this video, consider subscribing, hitting that little bell icon so you're notified every time a new video pops up. My name is Dan Parker, I'm the San Diego real estate guy, and I help people from all over the US buy and sell homes right here in San Diego. So if you're considering a move, perfect. My contact info is down below. Reach out, let's start a conversation. All right, let's start out with these 17 things that you need to know before moving to San Diego. Now, the first thing to know about San Diego is for a lot of people, health and fitness is a way of life. So whether you're surfing, grabbing some green smoothies, going to CrossFit, doing some yoga, these are things that you see people doing all the time. And actually, if you're moving here, doing something like CrossFit or trying a new gym where you can connect with different people is a great way to meet new people. Highly recommend. The second thing to know is San Diego is one of the friendliest dog areas in the US. And there is no doubt about it. Whether you're going to restaurants, hotels, dog beaches, dog parks, there's hikes for dogs. You could even go stand up paddleboarding with your dog. You can check out this company called Sup Pups, and you can go get lessons on how to go paddleboarding with your best friend. The next thing to know is just about anything you need is a short drive away. Going to the beach obviously is going to be very close. If you want to go snowboarding, you could go up to Big Bear in less than 2-hour drive. There's wine country in Temecula, 1 hour away. There's so much accessibility. Of course, again, you're going to need that car, but it's really easy to be able to get just about anything that you want within driving distance of San Diego. Now, the next thing to know, kind of piggybacking off of the last tip, is even Mexico is a short drive away. You could get to the border of Tijuana and pretty much over the border pretty quick within 30 minutes or less throughout most of San Diego. So you could be in Mexico. One of my favorite places to go that I highly recommend is called Valle de Guadalupe. Now that's going to be about a 3-hour drive, but it's a great, great place. And a couple tips for Mexico. Number 1, make sure you know where you're going, where is going to be safe. Number 2, bring your passport, because even though it's easy to get over the border into Mexico, it's can be a little bit difficult to get back, which leads into number 3, expect to wait a little bit longer coming back through than it does to go down there. So you pretty much just go directly over the border when you drive down into Mexico, but when you're coming back, I've waited up to 3 hours in line to get back through the border. So just anticipate that. Now, number 6 is to be prepared with t-shirts and sandals. This is somewhat obvious to know that the weather in San Diego is great. It's beautiful pretty much year round. You're gonna have the average temperatures around 70 degrees. So wearing t-shirts and sandals, it's just gonna become a part of what you're gonna wear. So some tips on wearing sandals. Number 1, do not wear socks with your sandals. You're gonna stand out like a sore thumb here in San Diego. Number 2, if you really want to look like a local, there's a sandal company called Rainbow Sandals. Check it out, put the link in the description below. And if you really want to look like a local, this is what locals wear. Their warehouse is located just up in Orange County, so it's a short distance away. It's kind of the surfer vibe. You want to have it. Number 7 is June Gloom. Although we do have pretty good year-round weather here in San Diego, pretty mild year-round, it doesn't snow, anything like that. June Gloom is a real thing. So even though it starts to warm up, it feels like it's warming up, every single year you feel like summer's hitting, June comes around, and it's just kind of gloomy all month. So actually, the best months in San Diego weather-wise, if you're looking for beach weather, it's going to be July, August. Those are the best months out of the year. Number 8 is, I hope you like Mexican food, because that's pretty much a requirement if you live in San Diego. There's all sorts of different types of Mexican food down here. I've talked about in my previous videos, but just know it's part of our culture. You really need to like Mexican food. Number 9, drink local coffee. There are so many local roasters down here, it's crazy. And they are really, really good. When you can get coffee that has been literally roasted the week before, maybe the last couple days before, is far superior to those big commercial chain brands that I know you've all been to. Now, number 10 is craft beer. You got to drink craft beer. It's part of the culture down here. In fact, even go one step further and start home brewing, because there's even home brew stores all over the place so that you can brew your own beer. But there's 159 craft breweries in San Diego. The, I believe, biggest yeast manufacturer for home brewing is located in San Diego. You got to drink local. Now, number 11, if you're looking for a job, the best industries or the biggest industries in San Diego are going to be biotech, technology, healthcare, hospitality and tourism, and the number 1 employer in the city of San Diego is the US Navy. So there's a lot of military, a lot of Navy jobs down here in San Diego. Number 12 is just know that real estate is expensive. By that, I don't just mean that homes are expensive, but the actual size of the homes, the square feet of the homes, the size of the yards, they're going to be a little bit smaller than most places you're going to come from, unless you're coming from Manhattan or just a really big city like that. But it can be a little bit expensive. But the great news is, it's not that bad because expect to be outside a lot. The weather is great. Be in the yard, parks, when you're meeting up with friends, it's a lot of times going to be on patios of restaurants. You better like being outside if you're going to be living in San Diego. And number 14 is earthquakes. Now this is a weird one to talk about, right? But just know, San Diego's on a fault line. Earthquakes happen. In fact, they're happening constantly all the time. There were probably 30 earthquakes today, but they're so small that you can't feel them. In fact, I can't even tell you the last time I felt an earthquake. But you have to be prepared because as they always say, the big one is coming, and you probably should take some extra precaution in your property. If you have anything valuable on shelves, they buy things at hardware stores so you can kind of like tie them down so if there was a shake, it's not going to fall and break. Number 15, be aware that California goes in and out of having droughts. There isn't, all the water that we drink and consume and use in California isn't coming from California. Sorry to break it to you. So just be water wise and be cautious of all the water you're using. Have some extra water on hand just in case. It doesn't hurt. Now, although San Diego is kind of lacking on the professional sports front, the Chargers left a couple years ago. We have the Padres. Padres games are really fun to go check out if you like baseball. Even if you don't like baseball, it's still a good time. But one of the secrets that I would like to tell you today is there is a D-League hockey team that is funded by the Ducks of Anaheim, and they're really great. They're the San Diego Gulls. The games are extremely cheap. They're one of the best teams in the league every single year, and I highly recommend go check out a Gulls game. It's a lot of fun. And lastly, San Diego is a big city with a chill vibe. So come here ready to relax, have fun, enjoy yourself, and enjoy life. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you can give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. If you could do one of those YouTube things, I'd be so grateful. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.